My video about the lottery winner continues to blow up, and it makes it to the page of every average dude with a $1,600 a month car payment, fat zero in a savings account where he couldn't tell me the difference between a mutual fund and an index fund. I find myself compelled to provide some education. Here's the thing, I'm happy to clarify further, not for those guys, but for the people who truly weren't taught about money, because that's the thing, most of us just don't know. There's a big difference between investing and speculating. Speculating is gambling. That's like when people trade stocks in a very short period of time, or even just pick individual stocks. That's like when people buy rentals that lose value every month, but they hope that the value will go up in the future and it'll make up for all those losses. It's like when people overpay for properties or over leverage themselves with real estate. And I know that a lot of us have been taught that that's what investing is, but it's not. It's actually really simple to make money investing. A study showed that if you invested money in the stock market in a well-diversified portfolio, for 5 years, your chance of losing money is 1 in 5. Extend that timeline to 20 years, it's 0. I became a millionaire by making strategic money decisions and learning skills that I didn't already have. Money is a skill. Simply by putting your money in the right places, you can build incredible wealth. Compound interest is a beautiful fucking thing. I'm not sure if you realize this, but the key to ever being able to retire actually comes from you investing. Average American is said to make $1.6 million in their lifetime, but need $1.7 million to retire. Even if you saved every dollar you ever made, you wouldn't have enough. And if you have a large sum of money and you just spend it, the money is gone. But if you have a large sum of money and you invest it, you can create streams of passive income that pay for your lifestyle. This is how I'm set to retire in my 30s. I first made money by investing in real estate. I flipped a property. I made $150,000 profit in 2 years. With the next property, I gained over $500,000 in 2 years. Time I built up multi-6-figure stock market investments that have grown to over 7 figures today. I own 2 properties, one of them I live in. One I live in is not an investment. I have streams of passive income, money that comes to me without me having to work for it, to the tune of over 6 figures a year. Lastly, I'll say if you're considering repaying debt or investing, what you want to do is compare the interest rate versus your rate of return. Let's say you have some low interest debt like 3%, but you could maybe make 7 to 10% in the stock market. The average return of the total stock market over the last 100 years is 10%. You'd want to compare what you could get in a return versus what you're paying in interest. If the return is higher, that means you're actually losing money by paying off the debt. Yes, you're still paying interest, but you're making more by investing. If you have questions or you want to learn, drop them in the comments and I'll make some content. We also have a ton of free trainings to help you get started. Check our link in bio.